YTBC, what's the deal? And I just came across a very funny article on boxingscene.com. It's just Tyson Fury, talking shit, swallowing spit like he is known to do. And if he backs it up, the greater it makes all of this trash talking that he does. I'm going to leave the article in the description box as always, and you can check it out for yourself. But let me just read a little bit from the article. Let me see here. He says, AJ is a bum, really. He's what you call a weightlifter, a bodybuilder. I'm the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, who beat the man everyone said couldn't be beat. If you wouldn't mind, please don't mention a bum, a 15-fight novice in the same breath as me. I'm the best fighter in the world. I would take him apart like a lion taking a gazelle's throat out. All right. Then he goes on to say, Wilder would knock AJ out, but he's a pussy. He is what he is, a skinny pussy. They're all pussies. I'm the man, the only man. I'm the best fighter in the world, the best fighter on the planet. All weights, line them up, and I will ravish them. They're all pussies. All heavyweights are bitches. All the heavyweights are bitches. I don't know, man. It's just funny to me, man. It's just him talking shit, man. But I like it, I like when any of these guys come out, just like I like when, Deontay Wilder yells, "Bomb Squad." Like, all that shit's cool, man. Making their own little, it's kind of WWE-ish, but that's boxing. Boxing is always taken a little from the wrestling game, or you can say the wrestling games took some parts from boxing. Goes hand in hand, I guess, as far as sports entertainment, because that's what it seems like it is. But I like it though, man. I'm reading down here in the comment section. Some people are laughing on Boxing Scene. Some people are calling him a clown and this, that, and the third. But one thing I will say though about all this is, Tyson Fury's in a position now, man, that yes, you are the man that beat the man. And that's great. But now you have to be the man that beat the man, but you have to show that you are the man to all the other contenders now. From what I'm thinking, the rematch is going to happen with Wladimir. But then I hear that Fury said he has a surprise, so I don't know what's going on. You never know from Fury. I mean, this dude would, dress up in a Batman costume, you know what I mean? But he'll go in there and outbox you on his back foot and use his awkwardness and his long reach to do it, so he can back it up. But one thing about Wladimir is, this dude went, 11 years without a loss? Was he 18 successful title defenses? And we can make all the jokes we want about Wladimir, and some of the jokes are funny. I have to admit, some people call him Grabamir Klitschko or Wladimir Klitschko, and that's cool, you know what I'm saying? But when the jokes are over and we're done laughing and we're done debating about how we personally don't like his style, because our personal preference has nothing to do with what factually took place in the ring, and that's him having 18 successful, title defenses, hadn't lost since 2004. And for people to say, oh, well, who did he beat? And he didn't beat anybody. Well, it's like, well, look, man, if you don't know who an undefeated Alexander Povetkin is, that's just on you as a boxing fan. I'm not saying Povetkin is the greatest heavyweight, but from the heavyweights from the 2000s, like the 2000 to, 2010 or even this new decade, he is one of the top heavyweights. If you rate this decade, you're going to I will put Povetkin in my top 10 for sure. The last 10 years, yeah, Povetkin is one of the top 10 fighters. Now, is he one of the top 10 heavyweights of all time? No, but just of this era, he's dominating them. If you don't know who an undefeated Mariusz Wach is, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Like I do, he's a decent, solid, undefeated European type fighter. And he had his title shot and Klitschko beat him. Tony Thompson, same thing. David Haye, he was a guy that was looked at that can possibly be athletic enough and quick enough and have the motor and the style and the charisma and the, fast hands to beat Klitschko, and he couldn't. He blamed it on his toe afterwards. Samuel Peter. I mean, a lot of these guys, man, Ruslan Chagayev when he was undefeated. We can go on and on with some of the contenders that he beat. Kirbet Pulov, Brian Jennings, he was fighting, 6-7 undefeated fighters, but can Tyson Fury duplicate something like that? Is something that I'm curious, and I hear a lot of people say, well, Tyson Fury's road to, trying to have 18 successful title defenses is going to be tougher than Klitschko's because the talent gap is a lot closer with the 2016 version of heavyweights. And you might be right. There are a lot of more talented guys, but I also think the division is getting a lot more attention too. So some of these guys are getting brought to light because a few years ago, only a handful of guys were talking about Luis Ortiz. Only a handful. I know Boxing Librarian and probably a few other guys I heard talking about him about a year ago, 2 years ago. But now that he beat Jennings, a lot of people, are paying attention to him, and rightfully so. He's a big, strong, slick southpaw, with good head movement, good pedigree. He's exciting in the game right now. Cuban fighter, so. And he looks the part too, but as far as Tyson Fury doing this, man, this is just Fury being Fury, but I like it though, man. I really do. It's just funny. It's just funny as hell listening to Tyson Fury sometimes. Just getting this out there. It's not really breaking news. But nonetheless, it is just a heavyweight getting his name out there, keeping their name out there. Hopefully AJ or, Wilder might say something about it. But those guys got fights coming up, so they got their own thing to worry about. But with that said, it'd be nice just for some good headlines just to talk about it amongst fans. YTBC, I'm out.